an unprecedented attack on Israel on the 7th of October 2023, and the Middle East is staring at a conflict that has only worsened since. Israel is fighting a multi-pronged war against Hamas and Hezbollah, a conflict that now has Iran also in the mix. In the last 48 hours alone, Israel bombed parts of central Gaza and southern Beirut. Israel has been on a mission to wipe out the tentacles of terror as it claims that's present in its neighborhood and is targeting Hezbollah infrastructures in southern Beirut. The strikes reportedly targeted a building near a road leading to Lebanon's only international airport in southern Beirut and another formerly used by the Hezbollah-run broadcaster Al-Manar. On Sunday, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu met his troops in northern Israel and in fact declared that Israel will eliminate their enemies and will create a new normal in the region. Here's what his message was from top Israeli leaders and also the country as it marks 1 year since its war with Hamas. Listen into what they said.
אני נמצא פה ביחד עם חיילי צה"ל בגבול הצפון. כמה מטרים מכאן נמצאים חבריהם מעבר לגבול, מפרקים את תשתיות הטרור שחיזבאללה הכין כדי לתקוף את יישובינו. לפני שנה אנחנו ספגנו מכה איומה, וב-12 החודשים שעברו אנחנו משנים את המציאות מקצה אל קצה. וכל העולם משתאה מהמכות שאתם מנחיתים על אויבינו, ואני מצדיע לכם ואומר לכם, אתם דור הניצחון.
הפעולה של חיל האוויר, גם בהתקפה, גם בהגנה, מקנה חיים לאזרחי מדינת ישראל. האיראנים לא גירדו אפילו את היכולות של חיל האוויר. אין אף טייסת שנפגעה, אין אף מטוס שנפגע, אין אף מסלול שלא מאפשר המראה, ואין שום פגיעה ברציפות שלנו. ומי שחושב שדרך ניסיון לפגוע בישראל, הוא ירתיע אותנו מלהגיב, שיסתכל על מה קורה בעזה ועל מה קורה בביירות.
And like you heard, Israel is showing no signs of backing down just yet. On Sunday, Israel bombarded central Gaza, where at least 19 people lost their lives after an airstrike on a mosque in Deir al-Balah. Another 4 people were killed in a strike on a school sheltering displaced people near the town. Now, Israel maintains that they have no intention to harm civilians and only want their hostages back.
We know that half of the hostages are still alive, and we want them back home. And Israel said yes 3 times to Biden's proposal to a hostage deal, and we expect the international community to put all its pressure on Hamas, on the leadership, on the people that influence Hamas, because it's time for them to be home. Israel has 0 war aims. We just want our people to be safe and secure in their homes. And something that we couldn't make at the 7th of October, as you know, people felt they lost their security. And this is the first obligation of every government, to make sure the people will feel safe in their bedrooms.
However, the offensive continues in Gaza, with civilians also bearing the brunt of the war between Hamas, Hezbollah and Israel. Now, thousands of people from North Gaza refugee camp of Jabalia fled the south following Israel's evacuation order of the north of the enclave. Now, people were seen fleeing with all their personal belongings they could carry, some on foot and others, in fact, pulled by donkey carts.
عملنا ولا شيء وهاجمونا بدون سابق انذار. هاجمونا بدون سابق انذار، بدون اشعارنا، بدون زي كل مره بالخرائط والى اخره. باغتونا هذه المره ونفذنا بجلدنا الحمد لله، يعني طلعنا بعائلاتنا واولادنا وصغارنا بدون ولا شيء، والله غير ملابس خاصه.
رموا علينا قذائف وطلعونا اليهود، قالوا لنا في اخلاء وطلعنا، وطبعا هلا ما عارفين ان احنا وين بدنا نروح. مدارس، مراكز ايواء، مراكز صحيه، ما حدا عارفان وين بده يروح ولا وين بده يجي. الوضع صعب. من 7 اكتوبر ليومنا هذا 12 مره، هاي المره ال 12 انا بطلع فيها انا واولادي 8 انفار بنتشنطط زي هيك، بنترمى بالشوارع وما عارفين.
نجحنا مره ومرتين وثلاثه واربعه، لوقتيش فيش بنيه تحتيه، فيش في مجاعه، في قتل. احنا مع السلام، احنا بنقول للعالم انظروا لنا بالرحمه.
Now, there's breaking news coming in. 20 rockets were launched from Lebanon at Israel this morning. One of the rockets struck a populated area, setting cars ablaze in the city of Kafar Radim. Now, no initial reports of injuries as of now. We have Srinjoy Chaudhary joining us as we get you the latest. The bombing continues. Rocket attack from Lebanon at this point of time. Srinjoy, it's been 1 year since Hamas launched that unprecedented attack on Israel, and ever since the tensions have only escalated, and the kind of unprecedented escalation that we've seen over the last few days with Iran also in the mix. How are you looking at this prevailing situation? The calls for ceasefire is growing. Take us through the Indian perspective on the entire tension that's unraveling in the Middle East.
Well, as far as India is concerned, India is extremely concerned about the whole thing. There are several reasons for this. First, there are all of 9 to 10 million Indians in the Gulf region. They are working there. They are earning a living there. There are many in Israel. There are many in Iran. There are quite a few in Lebanon. So it's something that affects India very deeply. India is very concerned because these Indian citizens are working there. They're earning a living there. They're sending money back home. So that's the safety of all these people.
All right, I have to...
आगे बढ़ा है